One of the things we're doing is trying to have a variety of stories in this little bit. And this one is about TikTok in Europe. So I think there was a news report, it might have been in the Wall Street Journal a couple of weeks ago, again, showing that TikTok can access European users' private data beginning in December. And it's, quality, like to manage TikTok's quality performance. But obviously that has set a lot of governments running to the megaphones to denounce it.
Okay, I can have a go at 60 seconds of reaction to that. I know a lot of the focus has been on TikTok because of the link to China and people's security concerns. But I think there's a broader thing going on here, which is that a hugely booming area of trade is in trade in services, and specifically trade in intermediate services. So having your medical notes, which are illegibly scribbled by a doctor, sent to a country where labor is cheap, but they speak the language of your hospital, having them transposed overnight and sent back in a digital format. That kind of stuff is incredibly lucrative, and it's a huge growth opportunity, and it's a huge saving opportunity for companies in more expensive markets. And that's without even getting into kind of algorithmic analytics and this other kind of stuff. And so there's going to be this constant tension of where does this happen and how do you balance privacy with the savings that come from that?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what all these governments are so scared about with TikTok, isn't it? It's also the government behind TikTok is obviously China, and I've spent some time in China, and anybody who spent time there knows that there is no such thing as the hiving off of information from the Communist Party. So I think that's what people are scared of. Do you want to start my timer, or I'll just ramble?
Mm, Timer started. Go.
There we go. Yeah. So, I think the concern is everything you've just said there, but the people behind TikTok are a government that a lot of Western governments don't necessarily feel comfortable with. I think the big question is, we had that thing with Donald Trump in his last couple of years where he was looking to ban TikTok or at least force a sale to a US company. Big question is, as these kinds of revelations come out, TikTok is abusing data, TikTok, all those kinds of things that will inevitably come out. Let's be perfectly honest about that. Does TikTok get banned in any jurisdictions? I know that the US commentators on the US situation are kind of saying, well, I think the US government is just looking for an excuse to ban TikTok. This kind of maybe might be half of an excuse, kind of gets them closer to that. European governments are, pretty keen to crack down on big tech. So I think it's a really open question about whether TikTok is forced to be sold or even gets outright banned in Western jurisdictions in the near future. It's one to watch.
Yeah. If you want to see the youth mobilized politically, just wait to see what happens if you ban TikTok. Um, uh,
That's right.
First, I'll have
I
to
don't even know
remember.
how they do it, to be honest.
Yeah, I just need to know I can still. I mean, India's done it. TikTok is unavailable in India, so it is technically possible.
Technically possible, but politically, it seems the US banning TikTok seems difficult from a messaging perspective about free enterprise and all that.